Hello everybody, this is Tyler here once again from the Other Games channel, and look at what I have here. It finally came in the mail 2 days later than it was supposed to, but that's no big deal. I now finally have the Doctor Who Collection Season 15 box set right here, the limited edition one. I know at some point in the future they'll be releasing a standard UK release of this, and then I do believe in early July there will be a US release as well. But for the time being, this is what we have of Season 15 on Blu-ray. So this is Tom Baker's 4th season as the 4th Doctor. The first season of this show to be produced by Graham Williams. First season to have K9 as a companion. And also the second and last season to feature Leela as the Doctor's companion. A lot of interesting things about this season. Now, I have seen half of the stories in Season 15 prior to getting this box set, which are Horror of Fane Rock, Image of the Fendal, and the Sunmakers, and I'll definitely be looking forward to rewatching those stories, as well as watching the other 3 stories for the first time. Anyways, without further ado, let's take a look at this amazing artwork by Lee Binding, who does all the collection box set covers. So in the background, we have a bunch of gears, and a lot of orange and yellow light in the background. And there's Tom Baker himself right there with his scarf flowing in the wind. I do like that little detail of that. More of a big detail, but regardless. And there we go. Interestingly enough, he's holding the Jelly Babies this time around. Was kind of curious which of the Tom Baker sets was going to have the Jelly Babies, and I guess they chose 15 to be the one. And I always wanted to know what these things looked like, and I guess now I do. And as usual with these collection sets, there are the monsters and villains in the center right here. Some of these I recognize, like I recognize these two from Image of the Fendal. I don't remember his name, but he was from the Sunmakers. We have a Rutan down here, which is interesting because the design for the Rutan is based on the special edition version of Horror of Fane Rock, which is brand new and exclusive to this box set. We have a Centauran who appeared in Invasion of Time, and to be honest, I'm not sure what some of these other monsters or villains are on the package, but once I watch the season, I'll hopefully figure that out. BBC Doctor Who The Collection Season 15, 7-disc set, and is rated 12. So there's the front cover. Here's the spine. Same info as the front. And the very back of this box set. Build your own Doctor Who archive with the Ultimate Collector set. And the 6 stories that make up Season 15 are Horror of Fane Rock, The Invisible Enemy, Image of the Fendal, The Sunmakers, Underworld, and The Invasion of Time. All 6 classic stories newly restored for Blu-ray and packed with extra material, including brand new updated special effects for Horror of Fane Rock, which I briefly mentioned with the whole Rutan. Documentaries, including a brand new exclusive for Blu-ray making of production for Horror of Fane Rock. Nice to see that story getting some more love in physical media, so that's kind of cool. A Graham Williams tribute, a feature-length tribute to the producer of 3 seasons of 70s Doctor Who. Makes sense because this was his first season as the producer. In conversation, Matthew Sweet chats with Louise Jameson, who played Leela, and this was her final season as Leela. Behind the Sofa, 6 new episodes with stars of Doctor Who. Blu-ray trailer, a brand new short film made to promote this Blu-ray release. Immersive 5.1 surround sound. Exclusive new surround sound mix for Horror of Fane Rock. Once again, that story getting the most love. New audio commentaries from Tom Baker, PDF written, archive scripts, and rare archival material. Each disc also contains a range of extensive special features previously released on DVD, including making of documentaries, featurettes, audio commentaries, infotext, and much more. Starring Tom Baker as the 4th Doctor and Louise Jameson as Leela, with John Leeson as K9. Here's all the special little info down below. And as usual, this is a box within a short little cardboard sleeve, so let's take the actual box out. There we go. And here's the full artwork without all the text. And the spine is the same as before. And the artwork on the back. Now this is really cool. Lots of red and pink and some more orange in there. Not 100% sure what episode or story this is meant to represent, but I'll have to find that out. My memory of Season 15 is very rusty, if you guys couldn't tell, so my apologies. Voice crack. Anyways, let's take a look at where the booklet is stored. There's the front cover. I do believe this is from Invasion of Time, if I'm not mistaken, with the Time Lord guards. And I believe this is from Horror of Fane Rock, the back, not not the back cover art, the front cover of the booklet. Here's the inside of the TARDIS. We got K9, and looks like some sort of asteroid in the TARDIS view screen. Alright, so let's take a look at the main booklet itself. Very back we have photographs of the Doctor and K9 and Leela. And look at the inside, there's a little info about the production of Season 15, A New Hope. Which is kind of ironic because Season 15 came out the same year that Star Wars came out, the first Star Wars, which since the 90s has been renamed Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope to coincide with the prequels. Anyways, we're not talking about Star Wars, we're talking about Doctor Who. Disc 1, Horror of Fane Rock. There we go, there's some photographs and info about which bonus features and contents are on the disc for that story. Some artwork of the Doctor and Leela and the TARDIS. And then we have disc 2, which is The Invisible Enemy, and there's the bonus feature content for that. Oh, nice little concept sketch of K9. I had no idea this even existed, so that's cool. Didn't notice that. Alright, disc 3, Image of the Fendal. Once again, extra content mentioned on the front. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that like a little behind the scenes photo of like how they made this creature? That's interesting. Nice little artwork of the Dr. Leela, the skull, bunch of planets, and the creature. I don't remember the name of the creature. Unless this creature is the Fendal, I'm not sure. It's been a couple years since I've seen this story, so my apologies for my bad memory of it. Alright, disc 4, The Sunmakers. Nice little artwork there of the Doctor and the main villain of the story. Once again, like I mentioned earlier, don't remember his name. Forgive me. Alright, disc 5, Underworlds. Here's all the contents related to that story. Artwork of Leela, and I'm not sure what those are in the background. They almost kind of look like Sontarans from the shape of their helmets and the way their outfits look, but I know these are not Sontarans. Of course, they didn't appear until the next story, Invasion of Time. And speaking of Invasion of Time, that's what's on disc 6. And there's all the extras related to that story. I wonder if it includes the, yeah, it probably includes the special edition of this story that was on DVD with the updated effects. There's some artwork. Alright, then we have the last page, which is the bonus disc with some extra material. The 50th Anniversary Archive. Companions panel with Louise Jameson, Katie Manning, and Sophie Aldred. Interesting. I wonder what this is. I wonder if is this for the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who in 2013? Maybe. I'm not sure. Apparently this is where the Graham Williams documentary is in, so good to know. So there's the main booklets. Put that back in here. One other thing to look at in terms of paper is the usual advertisements for other Doctor Who products. Some Big Finish ads, comics, audio, The Doctor and Donna Forever. I'm assuming this is all stuff related to The Doctor and Donna, which makes sense because they were both in the 60th specials, which came out a few months ago. Got some vinyls. The 15th Doctor's First Full Adventure, a little advertisement for a novelization for The Church on Ruby Row, which I still need to watch this episode and determine whether I like Gatwa or not. I mean, I know it's from his first story. I can't really judge a Doctor from his first story, but still, just curious. Gotta watch that. Especially since season 1, they're calling it season 1. Apparently they're not calling it Series 14. They're renaming it Series 1. Season 1, sorry. Probably because of the whole Disney Plus deal. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Another escape room game playing now. Once again, since I'm not in the UK, I won't be able to participate in that, unfortunately. That would seem like really cool. Some more books. Doctor Who magazine. Forbidden Planet ad with Doctor Who pins and stickers. I think it's just pins. I for some reason thought there was just stickers, but I guess they're pins. Alright, and the back is the same as this front. Anyways, with that long tangent out of the way, let us finally take a look at the discs. Let's move the camera down, zoom in a little bit. Alright, and once again, I do apologize that the discs are not properly centered. I could just try to move this one right there. Alright, there we go. Disc 1, Horror of Fane Rock. Disc 2, which is The Invisible Enemy. Makes sense that they have K9 on the disc art for that one. Disc 3, Image of the Fendal with Leela. Disc 4, Sunmakers with the Fourth Doctor. Disc 5, Underworld. Let me try to see if I can get that to look straight. There we go. Disc 6, The Invasion of Time with Leela. Makes sense because this was her departure story on the show. Honestly, wish she was on the show much longer. I loved Leela as a companion. Disc 7, the bonus disc. And I noticed something. Usually with the bonus disc, they put like the TARDIS in there in the artwork, but not this time. It's another Fourth Doctor image, which is not bad or anything. Never could go wrong with Tom Baker, but still. And as usual, at the very back is the Doctor's face from the opening intro for that season. Now, I do gotta say something about the disc art. It's kind of weird this time around. Like, it's just like the Doctor and his companions. Like, I was expecting, like, you know, some monsters or villains or other characters, but kind of bizarre, I would say, the fact that they didn't have extra stuff on the artwork for the discs. Because a lot of the other sets, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos on the ones that I've done videos on so far, they have some extra stuff on the discs, you know, usually more than one character. And it's kind of weird that they've kind of just made the discs a little bit basic, I would say. But that's a very small complaint on what's otherwise another fantastic addition to the Doctor Who collection set, series, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, that was my video on Doctor Who The Collection Season 15, the limited edition UK box set. The US one should be coming out, I believe, in early July, unless things change. And then eventually, at some point in the future, we'll get a standard UK release of this box set. Probably either, if my guess is correct, probably either late 2025 or early 2026. So, might have to wait a while until we get that. But regardless, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my unboxing and showcase for this. And stay tuned for more videos to come on this channel. The only other collection set I still need to do a video on is Season 24, which I'll try to do at some point before the next collection set comes out. Whenever that'll be. Whatever it'll be. Anyways, don't want to drag on much longer. This is Tyler from the Art Games channel, signing out.